All right. Welcome everyone to this particular session where we focus on organizational ecosystems and um, value creation. In this particular session, we want to zoom into the Happywell Holidays organization. Try to identify glitches in the ecosystem or opportunities in the ecosystem where you make use of technology, where you can improve the value creation process to ensure that the organization focuses on its stakeholders and manages to serve its stakeholders purposefully. All right. Now, the first thing that you need to do is to understand the industry, because remember, ecosystems, you have the internal environment, the external environment, you also have got the market environment of the organizational ecosystems, right? So this organization sells holiday packages, right? It sells holiday packages. Now, in selling holiday packages, we need to understand its external environment before we speak about its market or internal environment. We need to understand its external environment, right? Remember, competitors are part of the market, suppliers and customers are part of the market environment, right? So the external environment, we are looking at the political environment, right? We're looking at the personally analysis, political, economic, sociocultural, technological, ecological, legal, institutional, and the global environment or international environment, right? So Happywell's administrative base is in Westland. And this organization, Happywell, is a listed company, right? The company sells foreign holidays to Westlandian customers, right? So you've got an aspect of the external environment and you have an aspect of the market environment. The customers are Westlandian customers, but the product or the service that they sell is foreign owned, right? Which means compliance, from a legal point of view, compliance comes from both within Westland and without Westland or outside Westland. Because when we are selling holiday packages, we also need to comply with the destination's legal framework. Okay. Westland's currency is the W dollar. Westlandian company law requires companies to prepare their financial statements in accordance to IFRS. So why emphasis on Westlandian company law? Because the presentation currency is the Westlandian dollar. Okay. So now when we speak of the package holiday industry, right, it gives us an understanding of both the external and the market environment. I'm not sure if there are any thoughts before I proceed.
My leader, on my side, you are breaking. I don't know whether it's network or what. That's the thing that I'm experiencing.
Oh, okay. Am I breaking for everyone else? Or is it my network? Ladies in the room, am I breaking?
I think it's your network, Menashe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I apologize for that. I had no idea. Okay, but did you understand the basic discussion that we're having here?
Yes.
All right. Package holidays usually comprise three core elements that are booked in a single bundle at a total price. So here we are discussing the generic business model. But what we want as an organization, right, is to ensure that our value proposition, right, because questions may come asking you on the improvement in the organization's business model. Now, you need to understand the basic business model, right? And the players within the ecosystem that are involved within the business model. After having that particular understanding, you need to look at the potential opportunities that are there for an organization to create a better value proposition than its competitors, right? Customers booking package holidays do not know their individual costs of each of the three elements of their holidays. Number one, flights, accommodation, then transfers. So in most instances, you may find out that an organization does not own any flights, does not own accommodation, and does not own any shuttle company. And it depends on third parties. So you need to think of the value system, right? But what is the position with Happywell? Happywell has its own flights, right? Any thoughts? Any thoughts? All right. Let's proceed. Package holidays can be booked online or in person by seeking advice from the staff at a local travel agency. So now, this is where we may need to make use of artificial intelligence, right? Which are using a chat tool on the website, right? To ensure that our customers, and we need to cut on staff, right? In order to be more profitable. It is possible to book a holiday by buying the separate elements of travel and accommodation separately, but package holidays are usually more convenient. Customers can choose. So our value proposition is by giving customers that convenience, right? Through packaging the services in one. All right. Are we together?
Yes.
Package holidays can be cheaper than the total cost of making separate bookings. Tour operators may own and operate their own aircraft and hotels, or they may make block bookings on flights and hotel rooms, third-party airlines, and hotel chains. The associated cost savings can be used to discount the selling price of their package holidays. Right? All right. So package holiday tour operators offer advice and assistance that may not be available from holidays that have been booked independently. So here, you need to be able to identify where the value proposition is. Number one, we are giving convenience. Number two, we are giving cost savings. You need to be writing that down. What is the value proposition to the customer, right? Here we identified that there's convenience, right? Then there's the issue of pricing, right? Then we are also told that they offer advice and assistance, right? Which is not available if someone books independently. Most tour operators have representatives or reps based in the holiday resorts that they serve. That's another advantage. We offer representatives. This may include dealing with any concerns or complaints that might otherwise spoil a holiday. So if you book this separately or independently, you do not have access to those representatives. Recommending local attractions, thereby saving time, which means you get to enjoy the holidays better. and assisting in the event of problems such as illness or lost passports. Right? Package holidays also offer financial safeguards that are not available on other types of booking. I hope you're listing these benefits so that when you look at the value proposition, then you think of how can we improve Happywell's value proposition, because all package holidays do offer these benefits. So what additional benefits can we give to our customers or potential customers? What can be an additional value proposition that we will offer? All right. Westlandian law requires package holiday operators to be registered with the Westlandian Travel Operator License Scheme. So now we are going to the external environment again, looking at legislation. Tour operators must make a payment in respect of each package holiday. So each package holiday has its own cost that they sell into a fund that is administered by WTOL. So for each package holiday, there is an associated cost. The fund is used to refund customers. So it means that there's a security or a safety in terms of finance that comes. This is part of the financial safeguard. The fund is used to refund customers if their tour operator goes out of business before they travel. The fund is also used by WTOL. So this is a form of risk transfer. It's more like an insurance, right? But it is regulated or codified by law. It is a requirement. Any thoughts? I'm talking too much and you guys are not saying anything. Help me out here. Okay, let's proceed. The fund is also used by WTOL to organize flights to repatriate customers who are stranded overseas if their tour operator goes out of business during their holidays, right? Then tour operators versus travel agents. Tour operators are entities that combine the separate elements of a holiday into a package that can be sold directly to a customer or can be sold through a travel agent. Tour operators may provide the elements directly through ownership and operation, for example, hotels, aircraft, or they may purchase these from third parties. So where do we stand as Happywell? Because we are a tour operator. Do we own our own hotels? Help me out here. Am I alone here?
They own their own hotels.
Okay, do they own their own flights?
Uh, Yes, they have a fleet of aircraft.
Do they own the holiday destinations? That's a no.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
They own any shuttle service?
No.
They don't. So it means that for
Mm.
shuttles, right, and for holiday destinations, they depend on third parties, right? So in order to improve the value proposition, right, it means that they can further expand their business by owning shuttle services or acquiring a shuttle service company or acquiring a holiday destination or holiday destinations. Are we together? That's an improvement to the value proposition. They will now control the costs and they will then become a price setter other than as a price taker. So their holiday destinations, their shuttle services will then become cost centers, right? But due to divisionalization, this is where transfer pricing may come to play. So again, they can come asking you, they can combine this with divisional performance measurement and the issues around cost centers, investment centers, and profit centers. Okay, so if you proceed, many tour operators and travel agencies prefer customers to book online because it is cheaper to process online bookings than to operate shops. So how can we influence our customers to book online? We can give them some form of benefits in booking online. Right? Like what hotels are doing now, it's cheaper to book a hotel online than to walk in to a hotel and make a booking. You can run promotions to say you will win a certain item if you do online bookings. Even with McDonald's, if you order online, now certain products are cheaper ordering online than to do a drive-through or a walk-in. All this is trying to make use of technology, right? Because you are saving on time, you are also saving on employees. You do not need to employ so many people in order to serve your clientele base. So we see online sales are increasing. Package holiday destinations. The most popular type of package holiday sold in Westland is the so-called Sun, Sea, and Sand, or 3S package. Westland is a temperate climate that is cold for much of the year and that has mild summers. Many customers for package holidays wish to travel to destinations that offer hot weather and sunny skies. Most customers for 3S holidays are looking for an opportunity to relax on the beach during the day and enjoy restaurants and other activities at their hotels or in their resorts in the evening. So you need to think of the value chain. What is our inbound logistics? Because value chain is also a very highly tested area, right? Just like the business model that we have spoken about, right? They will hardly test you on the internal, external, or market environment. But they test you on particular models like your value proposition and the business model of the organization. Where can you improve the business model? What is the company's value proposition? These are things that are highly tested. The value creation, the value chain is also highly tested. What are the inbound logistics of this organization? What are the outbound? What are the operations of this particular organization? These are the things that you need to think around. So again, looking at the tour operators, they are specialist or niche holidays. They are tailored holidays, all right? So since we may have more of generic holidays, and there are companies which specialize with niche holidays and tailored holidays, right? Perhaps part of our value creation or our business model is to be able to offer our service to all types of customer. Those who may want niche, we are there. Those who may, so we can acquire smaller competitor companies which offer these and make them subsidiaries. Let them use their own names, but at the end of the day, we are benefiting from ownership of these companies. Any questions? So this now goes into the activities, etc., which is now a P3 thing, right? But I believe you did see where we can have some improvements, be it in the business model or where we can improve within the value chain. Any questions or contributions? All right. So if there are no questions, no contributions, we can call it a day. Then I'll meet you guys on Friday. I think that would be P2. All right. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy your evening.